Hi guys, so in this video I'm doing a final project for one of my university modules. Now this was handed in on the 9th of May, so I thought it'd be a great time to actually upload the video. This is going up a little bit later than normal because I've been busy over this week. I've also been relaxing because I've been pretty sick at the beginning of the week, and so I've just been trying to take it easy since my last day of uni was the 11th. So I just decided to take it easy afterwards. So I'll be getting back into the swing of things next week, but for now I'm using some live stream footage of this. And the reason why I decided not to film this project on my nice camera and I used the live stream footage instead is because I didn't know how long this project was actually going to take, because as you can tell I'm using watercolor, and watercolor I'm not really the quickest at. So as you can see, I'm adding loads of little details and stuff like that. I'm doing everything in my power to make this a good project. So the concept behind this project is the book of days, or the book of hours. Now we had this particular outcome, you had to do 6 pages, and I thought, since there's 6 characters, yes, the twins I know make it 7, but the twins together make 6 pages come to life. So originally, with the whole concept, it was going to be concept art for each of the characters in a book. That was going to be it. That was literally all of what it was going to be, and it was a good, strong idea. It's just that it didn't really work well with the brief, so I actually changed my mind of what I wanted to do. So instead of just going ahead with the whole concept art, I decided to make it more of a narrative, make it more of a story-based kind of book. Now, how this story goes along is that Melissa is going through each of the seasons, and through each season she's meeting a brand new person. And ironically enough, with the girls, they actually follow the same set seasons as they were given in the contest of last year, which is pretty cool, because it's like I'm paying homage to the fact that I was planning last year's contest around this time, and it was so cool to get to do something like this with character illustrations. So the characters were done in marker instead of watercolor, because I wanted them to stand out. I wanted their colours to be brighter, so I didn't really want the transitional effect in the characters. I wanted it in the backgrounds more so. So you can see me just colouring the backgrounds. Now I don't really have video of me colouring the characters unless it's just Melissa, because I coloured most of the characters while I was at university on the Monday morning after this part of the video was filmed, because the next part of the video is actually from last week's live stream where I was doing the cover. Now, what happened while I was doing the cover was that every time, it was turning out really, really nicely, and then after a certain point, every time I touched it, everything went wrong. So you can see me trying to fix it in the next clip, which is in the next 5 minutes. In about 5 minutes, you'll see that clip come on. Now, this is a really, really long video, so the commentary is not going to go on through all of it, probably. So I just want to say that in each of the seasons they're doing different interactions. So in page 1 you have Melissa running to the next season, and in autumn you have Melissa trying to pet Loki's dog Rocket while Loki's out for an autumn walk. And in page 3, which is Jalal's page, you can see him collecting wood in winter while Melissa is actually roasting marshmallows on the fire. You can see me messing around with the book because I was trying to show the live stream how it was working, and I actually lost where I was at that point. I actually lost the combination of how to fold it up so I could actually fit it onto the table, because to get this length of a book I had to use my university's guillotine to actually chop up a big slice, oh, I'm sorry, my brain is like mush. A big piece of paper that was A1 in size. So I had to cut up an A1 sheet of paper into 3 halves, and I only used 2 out of 3, so I still had a spare bit of paper left over. But with those 2 pieces, I folded them correctly and then I stuck them together because that's how they worked nicely. I did something very similar last semester for the other final brief, and it was more similar because of the way that I folded the paper and the way that I actually went about doing the project. But this one's a bit different because of its overall impact, because it's really, really big. Because this one is done in A4, whereas the one I did last semester was done in A5, and the one last semester was more so about history and the class system, whereas this one is more so about my characters. I had more fun doing this one, I must say. So in page 4 you have Bethany sitting down with Melissa, picking flowers and basically having fun in spring. And in summer, the next one, you have Melissa chasing the boys with a water balloon. Now with this particular part, actually my teacher made me redraw the whole thing with the arm because it was in the wrong place. It looked as if she was trying to give them the water balloon in the original concept sketch. So I'm glad my teacher made me change that, so it can be very, very helpful. You can see me come in with a cup of tea. I just love tea. So you can see me kind of taking a break a little bit. Now, I use the hairdryer quite a lot because, for one thing, I wanted to get it all done in one session, as I said before. So you can see me using the hairdryer to get things moving along a little bit quicker. So originally in the last page, Skylar was actually making snow angels with Melissa, but I changed it to the whole effect of her going down a slope, like sledging with Melissa instead, because the viewpoint actually matched up with the story, whereas the snow angels didn't, because it was like you were looking at a whole different angle and it felt a bit disjointing. So I'm glad I changed up the angle, and it adds a new dynamic element to it, which I think adds to the story a lot more. So, and you can see that I went in with the masking fluid and maxed out winter into the hill, and I thought that was a good placement of words. That was probably the best placement of words in the entire book. Oh, you can tell that I thought about that one much more than the placement of other words. But yeah, I thought it worked pretty well. I thought it was a good transition. So now you can see me going in with my jelly roller and my paint marker. Now, my paint marker really did help because I really liked adding all the details and stuff like that. It was just pretty. I really liked it. I also had a colour swatch to actually go by with each of the pages. This actually helped me map out and visualise what I wanted to do. So sometimes actually making thumbnails of what you want to do actually really does help you when creating your artwork. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't think my commentary is going to go on for much longer because my voice is still sore from when I was sick at the beginning of the week. So I'll see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of it. Bye guys.